Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see here. Can you hear me? Hello. Anyone out there can hear me? Let me know. I hope you can hear what I'm talking about because we're going to get into it. But welcome one and all to the Drew Man Show. Drew Man Show is now upon us for tonight's show. And we're going to get into it because we're going to have some Bible talk. We're going to have some talk about what happened last week. But I want to throw out this question. How was y'all Thanksgiving? How was it? I hope it was good. I really do. I really do. I hope y'all Thanksgiving was excelente. Excelente. I really do. Like, honestly, I really hope your Thanksgiving was the best Thanksgiving of all. Or at least better than mine. Um, if it was better than mine, that'd be great. Ooh, what's that? Right. Oh, wow. Interesting. That must be new. Okay, cool. Like, honestly, like, I hope your Thanksgiving was better than mine. I really do. But welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to get some music going. Let's get some music going in the background for you guys. So y'all can hear some music. I'm not sure y'all like, but let's see here. What we can get on here. Actually, never mind. We're gonna do it from here. Alright, let's see here. I normally use that, but we'll do this one. Maybe.
Become the next level leader you.
Hold on, let's see here. Actually, no, let's not use this one. Let's use something different. Not bad. Let's actually use my phone. We're gonna get some music going. Alright, let's play. This one. If y'all can hear that, let me know. If you can't, let me know too. But I want to start off by saying this to you guys, okay? I can share my Bible. There a way I can share this out to people? Yeah, there is. Mhm. So, what I want to talk to you guys about what happened to me over the week. But we're gonna wait until we get some people in. So just sit back and hold tight. So let's feel. Yeah, pause. What is up, y'all? What is going on? How are we doing? I hope we're all doing fabulous. I really do. I really do. Hope we're all doing great. I hope we're all doing great. Um, a lot has happened to me over the past couple of months. Um, I know I don't do these very often on here anymore. What is up? What is up? Whoever just joined, comment in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Let me know who you are. But welcome, one and all. Welcome, one and all. But let me just go ahead and start by saying about my Thanksgiving. I know I asked the question, how was your, how was everyone's Thanksgiving week? Because the week that leads up to Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday and everything, it's a great one. You know, it can be great if you have the right people around you. Um, I think I kind of rush into things on this, but what I'm about to go into is gonna shock a lot of people, and a lot of you might tell me not to still have a relationship with her, but let's just get right on into it, and I can go back and tell people too if I need to. But anyways, so me and my girlfriend, we were talking, and we were both on the same page of me coming to see her on Monday and get in early Monday. And we were gonna do Thanksgiving together and everything, right? Well, I got in late on Monday night, and I didn't get in until about 10 o'clock. Now, the reason why, so I was supposed to get on this early bus on Monday at 5:25 in the morning, and well, let's just say that the least of that happened, right? The least of it happened, and I the bus driver left without me and this other guy on board. Like literally, we were standing right outside, and the security guard was with us, and she had to go to the bus driver's window to get him to like tell him to not leave until we boarded the bus because she knew me and him were on it, and I think from that, um, I think from that moment on, um, me and this other guy that were on the bus, well, supposed to be on the bus, we had to go back inside and get rebooked for free because it wasn't our fault that we weren't on the bus and didn't get to leave at 5:25 with the driver. And so we got rebooked for free because the driver literally took off without us on board. He didn't listen to the security guard or anyone. He just left without us. And so with that, I think back to maybe I should have gone and gotten on board because he had the doors open for the luggage, and at that point, you know they're gonna board. But he didn't come over and talk to anyone. He just closed the doors and left. And with that, I didn't get in till 10 at night, right? Um, so then I pretty much had to call her because I didn't get to the apartment. Like I got a Uber to the apartment, and I had to literally call her about 15 times to get her to open the door to let me in. So she opened the garage door to let me in, and then from that, I then pretty much was inside, right? And we slept together Monday night, and she got up Tuesday morning, went to work, came back. Well, during like while she was working, she got a text from her dad saying that her grandparents weren't doing so good. So and that her and her dad and her brother were gonna have to go to her grandparents' house because her grandparents weren't doing good, and that I was gonna have to go to a hotel. Well, so she took me to a hotel, dropped me off, and then she told me as she was dropping off that she would be back on Wednesday when she got off work to get me. Well, then, come Wednesday evening, she said that I was gonna have to stay the night at the hotel again because her mom was gonna stay with her at her apartment and that they were cooking and everything, and so I had to do another night at the hotel. And she also met up with her mom when she got off work, so that's also why she didn't pick me up. Um, so yeah, I had to do another night at the hotel Wednesday night. Then Thursday come, and I got up, went for a walk all the way down to Starbucks, which was about a 8 mile walk for the day, maybe about 10 mile walk from the hotel that I was at. And from that moment on, I then let's just say then she like I got to Starbucks before they closed and was sitting there waiting to hear from her on what the plan was for the day or for the evening. And she had to work over and then went straight to her parents when she got off work to Thanksgiving and we're gonna spend the night there. And so I didn't even get to have Thanksgiving with her and her family like we had planned on. And so then from that moment on, I I had to go to another hotel, which was different from the one that she dropped me off at, which I should have just gone back to that one that she dropped me off at and just done another night in that hotel. And then from that moment on, um, then from that moment on, I went to a different hotel, which was more expensive than the one I was at. But as I was walking to the apartment, this guy literally handed me mac and cheese bowl and a pumpkin pie, and he probably thought I was homeless, which I was a little bit, but not much. But um, I honestly was like blessed in a way, because it made me keep my head up. It made me stay positive about things because maybe it's not such a bad idea that I was out there. Maybe it was something that God wanted me to do, and God wanted me to just adventure for the week. And so that's what I did. But then come Friday morning, I got up, went to checked out of that hotel, went to McDonald's, and I got there about 11:30 ish, and sat there all day. And was working on a project that I'm working on my Apple laptop for my parents. It's gonna be a Christmas gift at this point. Um, but I literally was working on it, and I just sat there all day working on it, and was on my phone, and pretty much just sat there the entire day. And at that moment, I went back to the hotel that she dropped me off at on Tuesday and stayed the night at that hotel on Tuesday and told her that I was gonna go back home, which is where I'm at now. And I pretty much just told her that and just was upfront about it and I told her I still love her and everything and I wanna make it work. And at that point she came out and told me that her parents don't want me moving in until after marriage, which I'm gonna respect her parents' decision. I mean, honestly, like as the boyfriend and as me loving her and being there for her, I have to respect her parents' decisions on that. And I totally understand where her parents are coming from. To be honest, I really do. And if she wanted to be, she should have just been upfront about that from the get go, because then I would not have been in that situation that I was in. But the fact that she didn't tell me that she was mad that I woke her up to let me in kind of also ruined the whole week too because she was mad at me because I woke her up and she literally took it out on me. Like, it's not my fault that I got in late. Okay, it's not. But the fact that she was mad and took it out on me like that, and the way that she did it, hurt a little bit. But there's a thing in the Bible, okay, where it says, where it talks about forgiveness, right? And it talks about forgiveness, and in this part of the Bible, it says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." That is in Ephesians 4:32. And what I love about that is that we can forgive those who persecute us, those who hurt us, those who don't mean to hurt us. But the other part of the Bible that I do like, it is in Luke 6:27. Love your enemies, do good to those who hate you. And what I love about that part of the Bible and that part of the scripture is that we can pretty much love those who hate us and do good to them and always be there to encourage them no matter what happens in our lives. Like, we can pray for them, we can talk to God about them and talk to God about what they've been through. And yes, I forgive her for what she did to me this week, well, this past week. But one of the things that it will also talk to you about in the Bible is that yes, we can forgive those who persecute us and hurt us and treat us badly, but we cannot forget. Yes, we can forgive, but we will never forget what they did to us. We can forgive them for what they did, but we will never forget what they did. And I will never forgive, like, I'll forgive her for what she did, but I will never forget what she did to me. And I'm hoping that she learned a lesson from this. And I did too, honestly. Like, don't rush into it. Just don't. Because rushing into things is not the best. Take your time to get to know someone. Take your time to understand their value. Take the time to understand where they come from. Because literally where people come from is literally like the top of the line, top of the game. And when you can get that so much from a lot of people, then Carter, what is up, dude? But like, literally, like, when you can forgive people, that is the most blessing thing that you have. In it, also in the Bible, it does talk about this. Let me see here. Forgiveness is the final form of love. It is the final form of love. And when I know what love means to love your enemies, right? We ought to love those who hate us or like persecute us. Then honestly, love is such a strong word. And for forgiveness to be the final form of love, it makes me realize I still do love her because I still do care about her. And I want us to be a thing. Like, I totally do. It's still in my heart and still in my gut that I know that she's the one. And this is just a test from God to both of us to make this work. And I know that God is putting us to this test of trying to figure things out together. And that's what this is. That's what that was. And now that I know that's what God is trying to do and show me that He's doing it, I'm just going to be here as an example for God. And as a fighter, I'm not going to lose her. I'm going to fight for her because I love her. I'm going to be there for her because I care about her. I'm going to be there for her daughter because I care about her daughter. And I'm going to be there for the baby because honestly, I know I have a lot up against my plate right now. But in my mind and in my heart, I know she's the one. And in my mind, in my gut, and in my heart, I want to fight to be there for her and the baby because she means the world to me, and I want her to know that. And I want her to see that I'm willing to go the miles and the effort to be there for her and the baby and her daughter. Now, since the daughter dad is still in the picture, I don't want to take that away from her dad. I want her daughter to have a relationship with her father. Yes, I'll be there as a father role model, like as a stepdad, but I don't want to take that away from her father. I want her father to have the relationship with his daughter because having a father figure in her daughter's life will mean the absolute most to her daughter. And for her daughter to look back on the years that me and her are gonna be together, but to also realize that she has two dads. Not a lot of people can say that they have two dads in their life. And I want her daughter to realize that she is going to be able to say that. And for me to treat my dad the way I've treated him is not okay. And I've been trying to work on my relationship with my own dad. And while it may not be easy to rebuild a relationship with my dad, I just I try. Okay, I tried to rebuild the relationship that I had broken with my dad, and I'm still working on it. And I know it's gonna take years, but the fact that I still have a dad in my life means the world to me. Even though we don't see eye to eye on things, it still means the absolute world to me because he's my dad, and I know he loves me. I know he cares about me, and I know what he does is only because he cares and loves me. No matter what I do to him, no matter how bad I treat him, it's all because he cares about me. And so I just wanted to hop on here and tell you guys about my week and just kind of share about what God had broken over my life from this past week because what I've gone through in this past week was scary, but not the most scariness that I've been in. Okay, I've been in a lot of different places in my life where I've been where I've had my back up against the walls, where I've had to really, really go about doing things differently and really try to understand why God does it the way He does it. And really try to understand why God is doing all of these things. But I know God does it for a reason. God does things because He cares about us. God does things because He wants to see us succeed in our life. And honestly, God is just out there trying to teach us His ways, and that we should be living life His way and not our ways. And when we can get to understand that, that is the most uprighteous way to live. Live by God's ways and not our ways, because God's ways will always win in the end. No matter what we do in life, God is always going to win. God is always going to be above us. And the way I look at it is the I put God first in my life, no matter what I do, right? I will always do that. I'll always pray to God, always talk to Him, no matter what I go through on a daily life. God first, then family, then job. I'll always put my family over my job, no matter what I'm doing. Family comes second over my job. It's the way I've always looked at my life. I don't do it as God, job, then family. No, 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 no. It should go God, family, then job, then you. Because you're the last thing that is on your mind, right? You're the last thing that's on your mind. You have to make sure you have a job in there somewhere to make money to pay your bills. And that's why I always put job third, because no matter what I do in life, it's what's gonna be there. A job is always gonna be there, right? But what's not gonna always be there? Family. You see, I once recently, let me find this quote. Okay, let me find this. Okay, let me see here. What quote do I have? See, I wrote it down. I know I did. Okay, here it is. Family doesn't require blood. It requires love, care, encouragement, kindness, and affection, and all of the things that make a family special. Also, time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you can't get more time. So that is why family is above job, because I can get more time, because time is not valuable as money. I can make more money, but I can't get more time with family. You see, we don't know when our last day is going to be. So we ought to look at it this way: spend time with those who love you, spend time with those who care about you. Don't just look at the money situation part of it. Look at it as time is valued, and you don't know how much time you're going to have with the people in your life. So you ought to spend the most upright value time with these people and not worry about making money, not worry about the job, not worry about all the extra things. And so that is why I always put family over job, no matter what I do. No matter what I do in my life, it's what I will always do. It's what I'll always do. Because I care about my family more than anyone else. Do I care about my family more than her? At this point, yes, I do. But I care about her as much as I care about my family. Because if she can show me that she truly cares about me, as me and her have always been talking like we do, then yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with her. But if she doesn't care about me like she did before I went out there, then why care about her? Why try to make something work? That's where I'm at with this whole relationship right now. If she truly cares about me, like me and her had talked about over the phone and over FaceTime and doing our Bible studies together, then she would have picked me up and took me to the Thanksgiving dinner with her and her family, and then took me back to the hotel. But the fact that she left me stranded, trying to figure out what was going on, kind of hurt in a way. But it hurts in a way where I can forgive, but I'll never forget how me and her got to where we are to now. Now, granted, I'm giving her a second chance because in the Bible, we are all given chances, right? We're all given these chances to live. We are all given these chances to survive. We are all given these chances to impress God on what we can do with our lives. But one of the things that I've learned out of this is that we can give people chances, but once those chances start to run out, our faith and our beliefs with them will start to deteriorate, will start to fade away. Our faith and our belief of being with somebody will start to fade away. So she had to realize that she's lucky enough to get a second chance with me, because I bet if there was any other guy, they would have not given her a second chance after what she pulled with me. But as a strong believer in the Bible, I'm willing to give her chances after chances after chances until the fade of believing this is going to work fades off. So, as the believer, I'm giving her a second chance. And I know a lot of people don't like that. And I know a lot of people are going to hate my guts for it. And I'm willing to lose people's opinions over my own. And when I look at my life, I look back on my life on where I've been and what I've done with my life. And with my life, it is the greatest that I can say I've lived. And while I can say I've done the things I've done in my life for a reason, there are reasons why I'm going to do what I'm doing and why I'm going into a leap of faith. You see, we have to take leap of faith. We have to take leap of action. And leap of action to me is trying to figure out if something is true or not true. And yes, what she did to me was not okay, but what I want out of this is I want to test her to the limit. Figure out if she truly does care about me and love me for who I am. And if she does, great. But if I can find out that she does not, well then, I know people who do love me for who I am, and I might be passing them up at this point, but at the same time, I have to trust my gut and trust my belief and trust my system the way I've always done things and test this to the limit of faith. Because that's what this is about. It's about me going the extra mile, going the extra limit, and testing my faith and my beliefs. But also giving her a second chance and me loving her and her kid because that's what I'm all about. Now, I'm not sure what you guys believe in, and I'm not sure how you guys would want me to do things, but I know you guys have your opinion and have your thoughts and ideas. So, what are your thoughts? What do you guys think I should do? Do you guys think I should give her a second chance? I mean, me and her are still talking and we're still planning things, but I want to know what your thoughts are on all of these things that I've told you. I just want to know, where do you guys come from on this? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on this? Carter, if you are still listening, if you're still watching, let me know what your thoughts are on what I should do. I know you told me a little bit, but I just want to know. Now that you've known what I've been thinking, and now you know where my mind is on this whole thing, what are your thoughts on what I should do? What is it? What do you think I should do, Carter? What is it? Or whoever is watching, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think I should do. Should I give my girlfriend a second chance, or should I not? I mean, I know it's my decision, but I just want your opinion on it. I love hearing opinions. I love hearing thoughts. I love hearing ideas. Ideas, thoughts, anything helps at all. Anything will help. Anything will help. Anything at all. Oh, wow, I can add as a moderator to my chat. Interesting. I don't go live enough on here anyways, so I don't need a moderator. But what else can we do? Oh, we can do a poll. We're not doing a poll. Yes, I should. Who's watching? Carter, if that is you, what is up? What is up, Carter? What is up? How are we doing today? How are we doing? Sorry about that. But no, like I've always said, you know, like I've been saying before, forgiveness starts with you. You know, it just totally does. And you have to learn to forgive. You have to. That's what the Bible teaches us. It teaches us how to forgive. And we have to learn how to forgive. Because forgiveness doesn't come from God. Forgiveness comes from you. I mean, yeah, it from the Bible, but forgiveness starts with you. It starts with you forgiving others. It doesn't come from others. Forgiveness comes from you. You can forgive, but you will not forget. So it's just like me and the whole 50 Cent thing that took place at the airport, right? I forgive 50 Cent, but I never forget. You see, I never forget what he did to me, but I forgive him. for what he did to me. And I've been better. I've been trying to live my life to teach people that forgiveness starts with you forgiving. It totally does. No matter what people do to you in life, you have to learn to forgive. Like, you won't forget what they did, but you have to learn to forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Forgiveness is a key part in relationships with people, no matter how hard it might be to forgive. We have to learn from in our hearts to forgive. You may not forget what they did, but forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness is the key. No matter what. No matter what they do, forgiveness is the key. And that's what I've done. I've, I forgave her, but I will not forget what she did. It's always going to be in the back of my mind what she did to me. But that's what I wanted to get on here and tell you guys. But I love you guys, okay? You guys are truly my fam. Those who do come in here and say hi to me and talk to me. And for those of you who do follow me on TikTok, I will try to be on later tonight around 11:30, 12 o'clock. It's just my plan right now to do secret lives because I have to have permission to go live on my TikTok from her. And while, yes, she is my girlfriend, I get where she's coming from. She, the jealous type, she is jealous of other females coming into my live and hitting on me, and I get that. I totally do. But the people I battle are mostly females, and yeah, there are a few guys that I will battle at night, but it's mostly females that I talk to, and my friends are female from doing RL, from doing Recapture Live stream, and it is what it is right now, and I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna get back into the ranks on my TikTok, and if you want to come in, great. If you don't, that's fine with me. But I'm gonna try to get on around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Um, I just have to make sure she has not been active for so long before I get on. That's why I've been doing it. Because if she's on while I'm gonna get on, then I'm not gonna be on until I know that she's not live or on TikTok. Otherwise, my phone's gonna be blowing up. It's gonna make her mad that I'm live. So yeah, I have to do it without her finding out. But anyways, I love you guys. After you don't know when, but I'll see you on the flip side. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have yet, but I'm gonna go find something for dinner. Otherwise, I love you. Catch you on the flip side. Alright. Oh, down here. I'm like, where did the end?